summer, and fall can often mean heavy rain in central Iowa. It's important to test your sump pump periodically during the rainy months to prevent a flooded basement and water damage. But first of all, what does your sump pump even do? Well, many homes use sump pumps to prevent groundwater from getting into the basement or crawl space. A sump pump removes excess groundwater away from your foundation. If your pump stops working, water could get into your basement and foundation walls, causing mold and mildew. If enough water gets in, your basement could flood. Now is the time to test your sump pump and make sure it's working correctly. There are 2 ways to do this. Number 1, unplug the pump's power, then plug it back in. If you look at the outlet where the sump pump is plugged in, you should see 2 separate plugs. One is for the float switch, the other is for the motor. Unplug both of them, then plug in just the one going to the pump. If the pump doesn't turn on immediately, your pump needs to be replaced or repaired. If the pump works correctly, reconnect the other plug and you're done. The second way to test your sump pump is by running water through it. Fill your sump pump with enough water to raise the float until the pump kicks on. If you're filling the pit and the water level gets near the top of the pit, but the pump doesn't activate, you may have a bad switch. If the pump does activate, it should lower the water level in the pit, removing almost all the water. These simple tests could save you from a flooded basement. Sump pumps typically last 10 years or more, but the lifespan really depends on how often it runs and how clean the water is that runs through it. If you have an older unit or there's a lot of debris in your sump pump pit, it's a good idea to test the pump more often. If you don't have a backup sump pump, you should proactively replace your pump before it stops working.